Hi everyone! Alright, today we are going to talk about limericks again, just in case you need more help. If you did your limerick yesterday after Miss Morgan's video, then you don't need to watch this video. But if you need a little bit more help, maybe this will help. But Miss Morgan did a great job explaining it, so you might be good. Alright, so a limerick, it's 5 lines. And the first line, I'm going to make this bigger so you can see it. All right, so the line 1 is an A pattern. Line 2 is an A pattern. That means that line 1 and line 2, the last words of those lines should rhyme. Line 3 should be a B pattern. Line 4 should be a B pattern. That means that these two lines, 3 and 4, cannot rhyme with lines 1 and 2. They have to be a different rhyme, but lines 3 and 4 should rhyme. And then line 5 goes back to A, so it should rhyme with line 1 and 2. All right, so, and it's kind of easy that the first line they pretty much give you. You don't have to start it like this, but I'm going to because it's kind of a traditional way to do a limerick. So I'm going to say, there once was, so that's how we're going to start. Now, I loved the rhyming dictionary that Miss Morgan showed you. So the first thing you should do when you're doing this is, what I would do is think about a person, just like Miss Morgan did. Think about a person that you want to write about. You have to have at least 2 other words that rhyme with that person. So the first thing I did is say Nolan. Let's see if it comes up with anything about Nolan rhyming. Nope. Nolan, no. Okay, Hayden. My 2 kids. Nope. No Hayden. Okay. So then I start to think about people I know in my life that rhyme with a lot of things. My mom's name is Pat, Patricia, but we call her Pat. I think that might come up with a lot of rhyming words, okay? So when you go, look, they're giving me all these words, so that's great. Then what I do is start to think about a couple different words that could kind of go together. So I see flat, and what else did I see? Hat. Now, with coronavirus, my mom hasn't been able to go to the salon to get her hair done like she normally does. So I started to think, okay, hair could be flat. You might want to cover it up with a hat. So now I have my 3 rhyming words for the A, and then the last line A. So I'm going to use Pat. I'm going to use flat. I'm going to talk about how her hair might be flat. I hope she doesn't see this video. And then the last line, I'm going to say something about, well, she can just cover it up with a hat. Okay? So let's go back to my Word document. There once was a woman named Pat. The first line's super easy because you can pretty much just use that, you know, a boy, a girl, a woman. There once was a woman named Pat. Now I want to talk about her hair being flat. Okay? Her hair was rather flat. Okay, now I need to come up with something, and I know now I have a little story going. So she's a woman, she has flat hair. In the end, I know I'm going to want to say she's covering it up with a hat. So there once was a woman named Pat. Her hair was rather flat. She went to get a new do. That's like hairdo. She went to get a new do. Do. I picked do because, and let's go back to our rhyming dictionary. Do, let's see if it rhymes, because I know in my head do rhymes with Yeah, look at all the things it rhymes with. So I start going through, oh, the second line is blue. I start to think, oh my gosh, my mom would freak out if her hair turned blue. So I'm going to use that. She went to get a new do. But instead they dyed it blue. Oh no, that'd be the end of the world. Now I'm gonna say, so she covered it up with a hat. Okay, now reread it and make sure it sounds okay. There once was a woman named Pat. Her hair was rather flat. She went to get a new do, but instead they dyed it blue, so she covered it up with a hat. Now, the only thing I don't think I did great on is these two lines. Really, you want these two to be shorter. So you want these to be long and maybe this to be long and these two to be short. So you get that da-da, da-da, da-da. But I think it's fine. I don't think you need to worry too much about these two being shorter, but if you can, make those two lines shorter than the rest. Okay, so there's my limerick. I hoped video 2 helped. I think going to the rhyming dictionary first and making sure that you pick a person that gives you plenty of rhyming words is the key, and that will make it easiest. So I hope that helps. We can't wait to read your limericks. Bye, guys.